Sponsored by RxCardClub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. RxCardClub.com. Sports betting. Injuries could mean lesser-known players score touchdowns this week. Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver JaMarr Chase, 1, runs with the ball for a first down as Kansas City Chiefs cornerback Jaylen Watson, 35, defends during the second half of an NFL football game Sunday, September 15, 2024, in Kansas City, Missouri. While Week 2 in the NFL saw plenty of excitement, it also saw many key playmakers pick up injuries that, in some cases, will keep them out for several weeks. In NFL betting, one prop bet option is anytime touchdown scorer, meaning if that player scores a touchdown at any time, the bet wins. With all the injuries, don't be surprised to see some lesser-known players score in Week 3. Here are some players who will likely find the end zone this week, with odds from the BetMGM online sportsbook. Running back. Rhamondre Stevenson, Patriots, plus 120. The New England Patriots haven't scored many points, but Rhamondre Stevenson is by far their best offensive player. And the run game has a good matchup on Thursday Night Football against the New York Jets, who have allowed 180 and 130 rushing yards in their first 2 games, respectively. All this to say, if the Patriots do find the end zone, Stevenson has the best chance of any player doing it. DeVone Achane, Dolphins. With Tagovailoa on injured reserve, then Miami Dolphins will turn to Skylar Thompson on Sunday in Seattle. Look for the offense to run the ball more than normal to take some of the pressure off Thompson. Seattle allowed 185 yards on the ground last week against New England, so there could be some holes for DeVone Achane, Miami's lead back, to run through and eventually reach the end zone. Derrick Henry, Ravens. Derrick Henry has recorded a touchdown in each of his first 2 games as a member of the Baltimore Ravens, and it has a good chance of being 3 for 3 on Sunday against Dallas. The Cowboys have allowed 5 rushing touchdowns this year, the most in the NFL. Once Baltimore reaches the red zone, look for them to feed Henry. Wide receiver featured local savings. Garrett Wilson, Jets, plus 140. Garrett Wilson is clearly the New York Jets' best wide receiver and has benefited from Aaron Rodgers being healthy. In the first 2 games, he's recorded 10 catches for 117 yards but has yet to score a touchdown. Look for that to change this week in New York's home opener against the Patriots, because it wouldn't be a surprise to see Rodgers make a concerted effort to target Wilson in the red zone. Davante Adams, Raiders. Davante Adams is coming off a monster performance in Las Vegas' upset win over the Ravens in Week 2 when he recorded 9 receptions for 110 yards and a touchdown. He could find the end zone again this week against the Panthers in their home opener. Carolina has allowed 5 passing touchdowns this year, the second most in the league. JaMarr Chase, Bengals. Cincinnati's matchup with the Washington Commanders on Monday Night Football is a perfect bounce-back spot after 2 losses to open the season.